I was having a Blakean mood when I wrote the next poem. It's not a bit like a poem by William Blake, but I don't know, I was in that frame of mind, so it came out. Experience. The woman let off death row walked through a gorge of chaotic limestone left by meltwater and saw men everywhere. They were climbing the steep and overhung sides, their feet flexed in thin shoes, toeing crevice after crevice. Their hands pried the split crag for brokenness. They hung and carefully worked out each nodule of rock, rejecting the frailty of this or that stone, clicking in the knot that would hold them from falling back to the passage. She ignored arrows, made her own path through tall-stalked, small-headed ferns and young ash, past a feral goat, newish horns knuckling up, across cinquefoil buttered grass, near invisible swellings of bluebell seed, a memory of leaving home, or maybe a promise. The climbers weren't enjoying the view. They climbed for the sake of the stone. One stopped in a patch of sun, refusing to carry on, trusting the handshake of rock and rope. Though below each man, another looked up, holding a thin string. She was looking for innocence, like an older woman standing over her young husband, allowing an undoing of long hair. This next poem arose because I was told by a friend who lived in the Scilly Isles that there's a beach there where they bury horses, and I immediately had a vision of the wind blowing and the sand dispersing and corpses rising in a Gothic fashion along this beach. But I'm quite sure it's not like that on the horse beach in the Scilly Isles. And I transposed it for the poem anyway to San Francisco, as you might. And there's a dock there, makes it a bit more. City of Turns. The sea rolled itself into a sweat down our faces, as if the tide had suddenly thought of us as inlets, while radiant crested, gorgeously winged dark red and orange container crates trembled from cranes on the dock, and a dead foal's eyes stared toward them along a horizon striped with steel. Ripples of sand spread to her mane, relaxed as if from running. The dunes hid other burials. I covered the head with my shirt, my breasts salt quartz. Seagulls curfewed an eagle, a shovel of wings packed him off across this city of turns, the sea. I've made up a figure, a sort of creature, sometimes an animal, sometimes a human being called a thyke, and I've written a few poems which are in this collection about the thyke. So I'll read one of them. The thyke. Here in Hobbs Moat, we know a thyke is not a species of devil, but unhappily receives attention. A mammal, the small-lifed thyke flourishes in our dry moat, among those buried outside graveyards. Ranked first of unknown fauna, a thyke is easily seen from the A-road, fooling near its wood. The number of thykes casually shot is high. Celebrities on Channel 5 News have endorsed the policing of thyke baiters. The community is stunned. The prevalence of a unique English animal is like a local murder. A primary teacher, our most famous resident, author of 90 books, has lectured to us often. He says we have been thinking like Australians. Ask instead what factors influence the occurrence of a moated society. No doubt our thykes begin to feel extinct. But the mood of Hobbs Moatians is hopeful, while thyke-safe company men wearing white squat on concrete in garages, open plastic lunchboxes, and release the thykes they have secured with nothing more than broken clothes hangers. Remember, when you hear a fast-truck lorry reverse screeching, thykes lack ears. We elect the animals we harbour. I'm going to finish with a poem which is a grandmother poem, I call it. This book actually started as a project to give voice to grandmothers because they're over-stereotyped, under-researched, and I had just become one. It's very strange, actually. Two people go off without any reference to you or asking you your opinion, or certainly not your permission, and produce a person that you're going to love passionately for the rest of your life. And you have to take it. It's wonderful, though. Anyway, the book went far beyond that, and but there are still a few grandmother poems, and this is one. It's a list poem of names for grandmothers, which I made up, apart from two, which I didn't make up, Tellus Mater, Mother Earth, and Petra Genetrix, sort of rock mother. And I'm going to finish on this poem, so thank you for a wonderful afternoon of poetry and music, and for being so responsive an audience, and not falling asleep at all. Names: end paper, scissors smile, leather face, file tongue, vain lady, spider heart, shadow mother, other which way, the one who told me not to say again. Greeter, grider, grattan, grusset, groan, grold, grutta, gretafor, grite, grammis scary, grimmortal, grash, gressessary, greth, grey mother, bloodholder, wine smile, Petra Genetrix, history shell, Tellus Mater, heartroot, woman book, the one who told me what to say again. Thank you.